Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Ought to be a good one here between the Miami Marlins and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Oral Hershiser, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this ought to be fun to watch in this one here today. A guy with over 2,000 career strikeouts. Think about it. He knows how to get swings and misses, and he knows how to paint the corners. Hopefully, he'll bring some of that in this one here, and he should be fun to watch.
Standing in, number 47. He will lead this one off today. Hershiser has pitched his way to a little more than 200 career wins. Really quite an impressive total by today's standards. The 1-2. Just hung in there on that one. Again, a 1-2. Hit down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here's another 1-2. Really good at bat here from the leadoff hitter as he'll force him to throw another one. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
What an amazing AB right here, and what a message it sends to your entire lineup. This guy knows out on the mound he's going to have to battle today.
Line to the right side, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out. With that, a look at the batting order for the Marlins. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference in this game. He's got great power. I love watching a guy could take the ball to the opposite field or go to dead center field, and that's exactly who he is. BP is impressive, and I wouldn't be surprised to see him launch one in this one.
Up next from Miami, Miguel Rojas, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Just underway here in Southern California. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Standing in now, Brian Anderson. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hit out towards second. Throw on to Garvey at first, and with that, the side is retired. Miami down in order. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. Caleb Smith, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, one thing to look out for him, Matt, is if he can avoid the big inning. It's not that big of a deal to give up a run here or there, but sometimes he can be prone to giving up 3 or 4 in an inning, and that kind of derails the whole start when that happens. Limit the damage, and he'll be just fine.
So striding in, Jackie Robinson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. To 2-2 now. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Swing and a ball pulled hard down the line in left. And he is going to have extra bases here to start the home first. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
He went with the slider, but the hitter wasn't fooled for a second. Gets to barrel the bat through the zone and rips it down the line for a leadoff double.
Into the box now, Pee Wee Reese. 1 ball and 2 strikes the count. Robinson stands at second with no outs. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, look at the sliding Scott. How about that?
Batting third, the catcher, Michael Simmons.
Now to the plate, Michael Simmons. First trip to the plate for him in this one, and it's a good RBI spot, too. Leadoff man at third with 1 down. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corners.
He is, D-Row. And listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally, high scoring of games when Carl's behind the dish.
1 out and a runner on third. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
3-2 pitch. He takes the changeup the other way out toward right center. Waiting on it, the right fielder. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Luis Gonzalez. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Well hit to right, but a foul ball. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. So Luis Gonzalez with the solo home run, and the Dodgers move in front now 2-0.
I think if this pitch would have been a little higher and in on his hands, it would have been effective. But he left this one belt high. Big mistake. He's a guy that will feast on belt high pitches on the inner half, which is pretty obvious now.
In now, Matt Kemp. Down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. The next pitch will be number 24 in this long first inning. Swing and a drive to right center. Hey, that ball's going to be way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. Solo shot to right center, and the Dodgers have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning, you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that.
Stepping in now, Cody Bellinger. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2.
Hey, I love the location right there. Maybe that extra base hit was a big wake-up call to get it going.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. 3 runs already home here. Full count to Bellinger. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Wow, these guys are really grinding out their at-bats in this one. They're not making any outs easy to get, and that, of course, is having a huge impact on the pitch count.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. On to the second now at Dodger Stadium. LA's on top 3-0. So here's Daniel Palka now. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Count is 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Now the 3-2 pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Another full count pitch home. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. The guy I want to spot shadow today is Cody Bellinger. Versatility is his game. The bat plays no matter where he hits in a lineup, but a guy who can play Gold Glove first base and move to the outfield.
Ready now for the Marlins, Garrett Cooper. The 1-1 is in there for the second strike. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
Now at the plate, number 1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. Still down 3-0. Next for the Dodgers, J.D. Davis. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
The 1-2. Line to shortstop, and there's 1 away.
All right,
Batting
here's the
eighth,
defensive alignment for the Miami Marlins. And let's take a look at Brian Anderson. This guy, when I see him out there on the field, I think of one thing. He's a ball player. Offers versatility for his manager. Outfield, little third base. He was fighting for the 2018 Rookie of the Year.
Now batting, Steve Garvey. The 1-1 is a slider that can't catch the outside.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
Whoa, you know a pitcher is really fighting himself when he misses a zone by that much. I'm surprised the catcher could even bring that in.
So here's the Dodgers pitcher, Oral Hershiser. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And they'll try and play for one here as he gets this one down. There's one on to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Now batting.
He got the bunt down, but he didn't deaden it enough. Really good job by the first baseman to charge in and make a good throw to second to get the lead runner.
Into the box, Jackie Robinson. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And now it'll kick around in the corner. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Standing in now, Pee Wee Reese. And he takes ball 4. So now at least they're set up for the force at any base here with 2 away.
Looks like the pitching coach is going to come out and have a word with him. Don't like to see that the second inning, but once he makes sure he's okay physically, I'm sure it'll be just words of encouragement the rest of the way.
Coming to the plate now, Michael Simmons earned himself an RBI with a sacked fly his last time at the plate.
Yeah, super successful for that moment, but this is a completely different situation. And with no one standing on third, he's going to have to drill something into the outfield in order to get a ribby.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Hershiser at third, Robinson on second, Reese on at first with 2 down. And it misses. 3-1 now.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Popped him up. Alfaro over to his right. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Into the box, Jorge Alfaro. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
And it's fouled away. Count still full, 3-2. The 3-2 one more time. Fouled off. The 3-2 one more time. Smoked on the ground left side. And the Marlins have their first hit of the game.
Boy, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
In now, Lewis Brinson. Changeup. Good pitch there. 1-2. He'll try again. 1-2. Ball 2 with a sinker that runs off the inside.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Grounded up the first baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Ready with another 2-2. And he holds off on the breaking ball, so the count runs full.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
The pitcher, Caleb Smith, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. 1-1. Here it comes. And no surprise to see the pitcher squaring around as he gets this one down. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The batter, number 47.
Digging in now, number 47. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Second and third here, 1 man out. Sinker misses there, and now he's in trouble. 3-1.
And remember here, there's an open base at first, so a walk is not the worst thing that could happen right here.
And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2. Line toward right center. That's in there. Base hit. And the second run is across to make this a 3-2 ball game now.
You know, D-Row, hitting in the leadoff spot, you're not going to get very many opportunities to drive in some runs, but that's a big 2 RBI hit.
Yeah, when you see ducks on the pond, Dan, your eyes light up. I don't care if you're hitting first in the lineup or 8th in the lineup. You grind out in that bat and try and get the runs on the board for your team.
Yeah, but that's a big 2 RBI base hit.
Stepping in now, Miguel Rojas. 2-1. Still only 1 out in the inning. Now a throw over, and he'll dive back in. The 2-1, and there he goes towards second. Pitch misses low. The throw down in time as he just gets the tag down.
A lot of times, if a guy is going, it's going to be on the first couple of pitches, but he waited it out that time. Didn't matter, though. A good catch and throw, and they nabbed him at second.
Ground ball sent back up the middle, and a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Into the box, Brian Anderson. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Dodgers out in front, 3-2. And we're back for the bottom of the 3rd. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Ready now, Luis Gonzalez, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
In that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
2 balls and a strike now. And the 2-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Hawker is under it. 1 out.
The center fielder, number 27, Matt Kemp.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And coming up, the still dangerous outfielder, Matt Kemp.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
3-1 to him now.
Nope, foul ball.
3rd inning, already a 3-2 ball game. Oh, look out, hot shot to 3rd, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the right fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Into the box now, Cody Bellinger. Fastball well outside. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Hawker is right there as he tucks this one away to retire the side. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. 3 innings complete. Dodgers lead this one 3-2. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. At the plate, Daniel Palka. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first down.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher, you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
Standing in now, Garrett Cooper. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. But one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Now
whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Now at the plate, number 1 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Under it is Gonzalez, and he makes the catch to retire the side. Nothing across here this half of the inning. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Dodgers lead it 3-2. Stepping up to the plate, J.D. Davis. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one. High and deep, and you can forget about it. This ball is gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center, and it's going to give the Dodgers a 4-2 lead. Certainly a tape measure shot there as we take a look at it with our show track technology. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity, so it comes as no surprise that it carried as far as it did. In now, Steve Garvey. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Drilled down the line, and this gets past him at third. Fair ball. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
Man, I love this angle. Looking right down the line. You can see that he generates his power from his lower half, taking it down the line for a clean double. Great look there.
Into the box, Oral Hershiser. And they'll try to get the man to third as he puts this one down. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Well, when you're trying to move a guy up to third with a bunt, that's exactly how you want to do it. Make the third baseman field the ball. That way his only play is to first. That was very well executed.
Into the box now, Jackie Robinson. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now. Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder is on the run, and he makes the play, but this should extend their lead as the runner tags from third. And they will tack on another on the sac fly, make it a 5-2 game now.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
So no one on now after the sac fly. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Pee-wee Reese. Line toward the alley in left center. And the Dodgers bats just keep going as this is extra bases as well. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
And now the Miami manager's up out of the dugout and on his way out to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll beat an early retreat here this afternoon, as he could never really get into the flow of the ball game. Adam Conley, a southpaw, standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Adam Conley.
Michael Simmons will be his first assignment upon entering, as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. That's a ball. 1-1, a fastball high, 2-1 now.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
And the 2-1. 2-2.
I got to count 2-2.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Luis Gonzalez would be next. Popped him up. Anderson is there, and the side is retired. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Leading off the inning, Jorge Alfaro, and they'll need him to get something going here. The 1-1 home. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field.
I guarantee you at release point he wanted to pull this pitch back, change up middle of the plate, usually gets deposited in the seats.
Standing in now, Lewis Brinson. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
That misses. So a single and a walk, and it's first and second with nobody out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Adam Conley.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Adam Conley. First at bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one. The 1-1. Trying to give himself up here, but this is foul, so the runners will return. Alfaro over at second. Brinson on at first with nobody out. Bit of a surprise here as he's going to try to lay one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Now batting, number 47.
Back to the top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in, number 47. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Ready with the 3-1. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. That one is out of here. This game is tied. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left as we are all tied at 5.
And you can see why they love this guy. He's a leadoff guy with some serious pop. And he pounces on this mistake and knocked it right out of here.
In now, Miguel Rojas. Grounder down the line at third. But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. The 1-2. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit.
Boy, not the prettiest of swings, D-Roll. That looked a little bit from the Vladimir Guerrero book, but nonetheless, he got the job done.
Yeah, a little choke and poke right there. He flipped the bat out there and was able to find a little empty green grass. Not pretty, but he'll take it.
Into the box, Brian Anderson. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Daniel.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Daniel Palka. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. The 2-1 is laid off of for ball number 3. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now, as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Here's the 3-1. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
3-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And another foul ball. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. The 1-1. In the air now, out to left. Gonzalez is in pursuit, and he brings it down to end the inning as the go-ahead run is left stranded. But the Marlins strike for 3 on the 3-run home run. On to the bottom of the 5th, all even at 5 apiece. Digging in to try it again, Luis Gonzalez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Hard hit and deep toward the right field line. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by.
Into the box now, Matt Kemp. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
Well, that's a great take there, right there, on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
And the fastball misses high and away there. It's full, 3-2. Cody Bellinger is on deck. Three-two pitch. And that misses for ball four. And it's first and second now with nobody out.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Ready for another chance? Cody Bellinger. He flew out in his last at-bat. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike two. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left as they open up an 8-5 lead. Stepping in now, J.D. Davis. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there. And it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
The 3-1 pitch. Hit in the air out to left field. Hawka is there. And that's the first out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 6, Steve Garvey.
So the base is empty here with one away. And up next, former All-Star Game MVP Steve Garvey. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Eight runs, 9 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective. And that's exactly what he did right there.
In now, Oral Hershiser. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Line towards center field. Brinson is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. But the Dodgers strike for 3, all courtesy of the 3-run home run. 5 innings complete. It's the Dodgers 8 and the Marlins 5. So coming to the plate, number 1. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Hit back toward the mound. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, the catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
Striding into the box, Jorge Alfaro. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
The center fielder, number 9.
Settling in now, Lewis Brinson. A couple of walks for him thus far. The 1-1. Taken, strike 2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Miami down in order, still looking up at an 8-5 deficit. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Jackie Robinson. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up. The 2-1. And there's a base hit on the line. Oh, and he misses it. The throw into second, and he is in there. So some real problems out there that time as it'll wind up in E7. Stepping in, Pee Wee Reese. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Robinson leads off second with nobody out. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Full count to Reese. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
This one's down to third. 2 is left. Anderson throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The catcher, number 8, Michael Simmons.
Stepping into the box, Michael Simmons. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matty, and I think that pop out was just a result of poor pitch selection. Got to see the pitch over the heart of the plate. He chased well out of the zone, and as a result, didn't really put a good swing on that.
Number 47 is out near the wall as he pulls it in for the second out. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Luis.
Marlins Garcia
Gonzalez.
is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Miami, number 66, Marlins Garcia.
Luis Gonzalez will stand in again. The first will flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Line drive to left. Polka is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Dodgers leave 1. They're on top by 3, 8-5. Back here at Dodger Stadium, the men in blue leading in this one as we get set to begin the 7th. But before we do, let's check out the game summary to this point. Peter Alonso is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
Clayton Kershaw comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Number 22, Clayton Kershaw.
Number 47 will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out.
All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to start clawing back into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
A bouncer up the middle, reined in, and a glove flip for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
When a glove toss is executed successfully, it's a thing of beauty. When it fails, boy, does it look ugly. Here we get to see a great example of it to begin a double play. Quick and accurate with the flip, and they get the 2 outs.
Standing in now, Miguel Rojas. And he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
8-5 today. The Los Angeles Dodgers used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Oral Hershiser takes home the win. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. For the victorious Dodgers, 8 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 39 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, a sellout, 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending today's game And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.